Hey, I want to talk about corn briefly because it's like 110 degrees out here today. That's not corn. That's sorghum. That's corn. And they're very different plants, even though very early on they look nearly identical. And they're both used in bird seed mixes, and so they end up just growing up and, well, everywhere. Anywhere birds poop. Birds poop everywhere. But at this stage, they look very different. So the sorghum puts up this flower spike at the top, and it has both male and female flowers at the top of it, sort of mixed together in the same cluster of flowers. So it gets really good pollination, no matter what. The corn, however, has its male flowers way up here at the top of the plant, and those are separate from the female flowers that are known as ears of corn that grow down here within the leaves, sort of halfway up the plant. And the thing is, in my experience, corn, when it gets stressed, gets all mixed up. And sometimes it puts out those male flowers, the tassels at the top, much earlier than it puts out the silk, which is that, silky stuff that's at the top of the ear of corn. And those are the female flowers. And so if the male flowers finish up well before the female flowers pop out, then there's no pollen to pollinate those female flowers. And then you get just half pollinated ears of corn, which look really gross and don't provide any real food. So that's a problem I've always had with corn. This year's not so bad. Even though we have had a massive drought and a couple of very intense heat waves, one of which we're in the middle of right now, and I desperately want to get back inside very soon. But this year's not too bad, but that's because I mulched that corn patch there. It has like a 3 or 4 inch layer of hardwood chip mulch from when we had some trees taken down and ground up. And the thing is, I did not mulch this, and I have not watered this. So the corn, corn's a pretty tough plant in some ways, but relative to the sorghum is just a beast. It just laughs off droughts. It laughs off heat. I have not watered it, and I did not mulch this. This is just bare ground down here, and I've done nothing. I've taken no care of this plant whatsoever, and it is grown fine. It is fruiting fine. It's gonna have a ton of grain right here in this little patch, and you can pop it, you can grind it into a flour and use it like cornmeal. You can sort of make like a porridge. I'm not entirely certain whether you need to nixtamalize it, which is the process that you have to do with corn if you want to base your diet off corn. If you base your diet off corn and you just boil it or roast it, you're gonna end up with some vitamin deficiencies. But if you boil the corn in lye, wood ash, the caustic basic salt that comes out of wood ash when you dissolve it in water and concentrate it down, if you boil the corn in that, it is much more nutritionally available to you. I don't know if that needs to happen for sorghum or not, but just a super neat plant. I don't know. I'm pitching for. I'm a sorghum salesman right now. I'm pitching for this plant. Another interesting thing about it, which I think you can kind of do with corn a little bit, but if you stop it before it goes completely to flower, I think you can sort of collect these stems and press them and get the juice out of them and boil it down into a molasses type thing, like you would with sugarcane. So you can treat it like corn, you can treat it like sugarcane. Just an incredible plant. But I don't know, I'm just trying these things out. I've grown corn before in the past, and I've had it fail because of that. It gets stressed out, and I've had that male-female flower mismatch as far as timing goes, and poor pollination. I've never had that problem with sorghum. I've never used sorghum all that much in cooking either, so it's a little bit of an unknown as far as how much me and my family actually like it, but I can grow it like crazy. It's just so easy. Even in a situation like this year with historical drought and incredible heat waves, it's an amazing plant. So I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Do you have any experience growing corn and growing sorghum? How do you use the sorghum? What are your thoughts on this whole corn versus sorghum thing? I'm thinking in the future, even though I've had a very good year growing the corn this year, or it looks like I will, the timing is correct, and the male and female flowers are out at the same time this year, which is much better than I've had it in the past. But it's just so inconsistent for me. And I think I might switch over to growing more sorghum as the grain of choice in the garden. But I don't know. What are your thoughts? Anyway, thanks for watching.